Hey guys, it's Glenn from glenscarcollection.com, and today we're driving the Land Rover Range Rover SVR. I've never driven one of these before. I drove a Range Rover Sport a couple years ago before YouTube, and I actually liked it. What it didn't have was power, but it was a very luxurious ride, and I think a very good daily driver, especially up here in the Northeast where I live. So I'm excited to have all this power and luxury for the street. It kind of has a huge back seat, almost like, is it stadium seating? I can't tell. But so far this vehicle is great. It's got an amazing Meridian sound system, which I can't play for you. Otherwise I would owe somebody some money. You got 2 sunroofs here if you care about sunroofs. Actually, let's turn the GoPro on. GoPro, start recording. And remember, if you like what you see on this channel, subscribe, like, and share. All right, let's go. Now, the conditions are very wet and cold here in upstate New York. Wow. Now, I've just driven some fast cars, okay? I just got out of the Nissan GTR Nismo, the C63 AMG, the M5. So the car sounds amazing. That's an amazing sound. But it is not... It's not super fast, and again, it's a heavy car. It's not supposed to be. But the car almost sounds like a muscle car. It almost sounds like I'm in an AMG. I'm going to adjust the seat here. Now, it is raining, so it's slick. Now, these roads that we're on are really, really bumpy, so the camera's probably shaking. But this is the smoothest riding car that I've gone on these roads with. This is really... usually I'm rattling around with whatever sports car I am driving. So let's take it for a whirl here. Get some acceleration. Wow. It almost sounds like I'm driving an SRT Jeep. That's what it sounds like. From the seat of the pants, maybe there's a, let's do a sport. All right, let's do sport mode. I think the acceleration wasn't as quick there because we were doing a regular drive mode. Let's see if we can do manual with the paddles. Obviously, it only comes in an automatic transmission, and these cars are very expensive. But it sounds great, that's for sure. Now, quality in here is way over. I have a Jeep Grand Cherokee, and the interior is nice and limited, but I mean, the Range Rover interior obviously blows it away. You have leather, everything here, nice stitching, a great, nice, thick steering wheel, placements for your hands, big paddle shifters instead of little tiny paddle shifters, and speakers everywhere with this Meridian sound system. You have a big, almost like Tesla-like screen here, except it's going left to right instead of up and down. Now we're going to take it some more turns and see how it handles. So, I mean, this is not a sports car. This is a fast, ultimate, signaling left, ultimate luxury SUV. So, this is not like an M5 competitor or anything like that. You're not taking this on the track. But on these back roads here, this car could be a lot of fun to drive. So if you got to take your family, or say you're in the real estate profession like me and you want a big back seat for your clients, this could be a blast to drive. Now, I would take this car in the bright blue color that it comes from, where this is kind of like a gray color, I believe. So this is kind of like for people who want to be under the radar. So you're really high in this car. I have the seat all the way down, and I felt like I'm on top of the Empire State Building. So a very high seating position. I feel like I'm 6 feet taller than every car I'm coming across. This car, press car, has a little over 8,200 miles on it. Usually at that time, these... Oh, wow, you got exhaust burble. Hear that? It almost sounds, I'll call that Jaguar F-Type-esque. Let go. Oh, we didn't get the burble that time. I think you got to do... There we go. Part throttle gives you the burble. this is pretty good, for sure. Wow. This is excellent. Wow. Went a little airborne there almost. So we're going to slow it down. But here you have a lot of comfort and a lot of luxury. This is a big car. So let's see if we could turn around. See what the turning radius is. That telephone pole right there. Well, it's a big car, so turning radius is not great. But it's not supposed to. All right, let's do acceleration. Let's see if we can capture that exhaust. Wow, it sounds like a race car. Now I got the GoPro in the back there over the rear hatch, so hopefully we'll capture some exhaust down there. I'm trying to get some exhaust burble there. All right, third, second. I really like this car. I really do. Oh God, I like this car a lot. It's very expensive. Maybe, you know, Range Rovers don't hold their value too good, so maybe you can pick up a slightly used one in a few years. But wow, there you go. There we got exhaust burble. There we go. You got to kind of like give it a little bit part throttle and let off quickly to get that. So I mean, this could be a great buy, certainly. If you're going to buy it new, I would lease it. Any car. There we go. Try to get that burble for you. If any car that depreciates, I would lease it. So obviously the lease is going to be more because it's going to depreciate, but you could get a manufactured sponsored lease where they're actually discounting it because they have to move units, especially if the resale value probably isn't that good. And then you have fixed depreciation. That's the biggest thing with leasing with me. So you know what you're paying, and it doesn't matter to you. It doesn't matter to you what the residual value is because you've already paid that through your lease. All right, guys, that's our review of the Range Rover SVR. Hope you love it as much as I do. Remember to like, share, and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss a video. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you next time. Take care.